Morning again, back in the workshop, another Monday morning and back working on the undercarriage. So from the thrilling instalment, last week's thrilling instalment of the video, we were working on the brakes. Since then I've had yet another rethink on them, and I guess I'd better show you what I've been thinking. It has been with a bit of help from someone who welds, because not being a welder, I don't really think of solutions regarding welding, but this has given me an opportunity to learn how to weld, which I've never done in my life before. But I'll show you what's happened and what the new idea is, and it seems to be quite a good one this time, which will make a change, won't it? Let's see. I'll turn this around and show you what's been going on. So here we are, solution number, God knows what it is, and yeah, I'm quite hopeful with this one. So what I've done, to be honest, I was working on the other, I think at the end of the last video I showed you the idea that I'd had for a pin going up and down through here, through there. But as I was working on that, Andy, one of the club members, who's a mechanic and welder and has been doing that since childhood basically, he was telling me, he suggested this idea, which I think works quite nicely. So what I've done, if I can focus in for you, there. So the two brackets I had here, these two brackets, and the angle iron that I spoke about on the last video, they're in place. But instead of the pin through it, Andy very kindly tacked this together and I finished the welding on it, hence the certainly not prime example of welding, but that's the idea. And as you can see, that slides up through those forks, so that's the up and down movement. It also stops the rotational movement, and because there is a fork here and on the other side, it stops that movement left and right. So all in one. I don't even need to do one on the other side. This is just do it on the starboard undercarriage. Two things with this. Firstly, there's likely to be some bending motion in these. So what I'm going to do is put, if I can show the camera there, put a gusset in here. Which will mean cutting back the forks there, and also I'm going to put forks in this side as well. So that's my next move. So there'll be forks either side. That'll give us twice the strength. There will be gussets on probably either side there. I've cut the gussets there. Where are we? That's the gussets there, and they will go sort of. Again, camera works wonderful as always. That will go in there, probably on the outside of it, because obviously it's going to get caught on that fork unless I cut that back. So, but it's neat and simple, apart from the welding, which as you can see there, is not neat, but it's strong. So, I shall show you when I've finished the welding of this, mocking this up, and see how it goes. I have got my fire extinguisher at the ready, so you know, we shall see how I get on. So look at that, I've welded. I'm quite pleased with that. It's not the prettiest welding, it won't win any awards, but it's strong and it works. So I've got the piece I showed you earlier, but as I've suddenly become a talented welder, I thought, well, if I weld a threaded bolt onto the front of the gusset there that I've put in, you can see that. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous welding, of course, but it's strong and it works. I'll tidy it up a bit, and that will then hold the brake, not the drum, the band that goes on there. So I'm again trying to film and show you, and hopefully that is nice and solid and parallel, and that will keep us going. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. If I can try, I have to lift the aeroplane now because it's on its wheels, but can you see that? That's moving up and down its track, welded on both sides. I'll show you the other side here. So again, it's a fork, and I've put a gusset just on the edge of it there, and with a bit of tidying up, I think that's going to work. And the beauty of this is I only need to do it on that side. That will stop all the momentum. What I will have to do is, when I come round, is weld the gusset in here, in this bit, like I've just done on the other side, so I can put a bolt across for the brake on the other side. But of course there's nothing more required on that. I could cut that, well, I could cut the rear one right down. In actual fact, it doesn't need that, and the top one I can cut off just to the height I need where the gusset goes. So I think we might have cracked this, guys. I'm hopeful. It's the first time I've been sort of confident we've got a result. So I know it's not very clear to see what I've done, but yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I think we might have got a solution to the brake problem here. I'll play on the other side and show you how far I've got in the next shot. So look at that. Looks like I might have solved the problem. Quite pleased with the results on that. So it needs maybe a lick of paint or something on there, tidy it up a bit, but that seems to work. We've got to get in closer. Okay, so we've got the band in place. Put my arm around the other side. Band in place around there. It's all attached to my incredibly talented welding skills, and that all seems to work. Goes up and down, needs the bungees on, doesn't go left and right, doesn't rotate, and that's all covered on that side. On the other side, I've been able to cut them back a bit. Don't need the things because it's all controlled from that side, and we've got the bolt welded in place and the band for it to squeeze up. Everything moves really freely, as you can see there. So just need the bungees on. Got a bit of a squeeze for the bungees, but not too bad. I think we can work around that. So I'm feeling quite happy today. That's I think we've got a solution that will work. I am, yeah, quietly confident now that will solve me problems. How well band brakes work in real life, I don't know. I'd have preferred drums really, but that was all I could get. I couldn't find any decent drums anywhere. Maybe in the future, if I get some more wheels, maybe get some moped wheels or something that will have drum brakes in them. We'll see on that. But I'm going to go with the original kit, at least for the start, and hope all goes well. We won't know till the first taxi runs and stuff with that, but yeah, I think now we can finally get on with finishing this fuselage, I think. So I'm back in the workshop at Northcoates Nieuport build. Had a week off, so this video is going to be a little bit later coming out. Had a really nice week out with the Porsche Club up in Northumberland and then into Scotland and to the Lake District, touring around. So had a great time. Just waiting the speeding tickets now. So we shall, fingers are crossed that there aren't any, but you never know, do you? Oh God, the freedom of the open road. What can I say? Anyway, back to the Northcoates Nieuport build. I'm working on the brakes again. I think I've broken the back of it, but we shall see. And it's so nice and warm today. I've even got my knees out. Look at that, eh? What a sight for YouTube, can't believe it. Anyway, back to the build. I'll show you what's been going on, and we'll go from there. Cheers, folks. Well, there it is, the current final iteration of the brake system. I need a new longer cable for this side. This cable isn't long enough, but as you can see, it's tied up all right. I've sprayed the legs. The final, I have strayed from the original plan in that legs I've done sprayed them silver. The axles are a sort of a gunmetal, which I thought would be more practical in the mud and stuff. That's the way the braking system's going to work. It's not tightened up or anything yet, so plan is it'll have to be fixed against the strut somewhere, but they'll come from the front there like that, and that's it. Hopefully the final iteration. The brakes end up next to the seat here. Left and right brakes. I've made a bracket that they fit on, as you can see. Oh, maybe you can't see. As you can see there, it's a bracket that will go on, and I can brake by pushing the levers down. Obviously nothing's tightened up yet or fitted. That's the basics. I'm used to using my left-hand braking from the Sonics, which has a brake on the left-hand forward, so that won't be anything unusual, other than the fact I have independent braking on each wheel now, which I'm hoping will help in crosswinds and the like. So this is the theory, but I feel better now I've got something working. My welding, as you can see, maybe not the neatest, but it's worked all right. That I think that's going to work okay. The bungee cords are very, very tight. There's not a lot of room on the bungee cord on this side. You can see it's against the. I need to reassess that, but I think there's going to be room. You can see in there. I think I need to put it in that to the other side of that bracket, or spread it between the two sides of the bracket. It worked fine when it was at the bottom, but obviously as it moves up, the gap gets smaller. So the bungees, they're not finally tied. I've just put them in just to see what it would look like. And that's it. Enjoyed the welding, well, learning a bit of welding. Never done it before. Again, you can see on here, not too pretty, but it seems to work. Quite happy with the results of that. Seat belts are in. Whether they'll need to come out again or not, I don't know. All the bolts are tightened up inside, so I am now waiting for the cloth to come, still on back order with LAS for the fuselage, cloth and glue. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave the wooden finish. I quite like this wooden finish as well, so that's straying from the original paint plan as well, but I like that wooden finish. I think it makes it look a bit more like a wooden aeroplane as well. Probably fetch the cloth to this point here, wrap it round that vertical there behind the wood. Then I can take the wooden panels off should I need to. Not easy, but they will come off. I'll probably put it over the top of this bit though. The cloth will go over that, I'm thinking would be best. So waiting for that. The other thing I'm waiting for, as we know, is the engine mount. I'm going to need that soon. I have been in touch with the welder. Hopefully he's going to come down. It'll be the best bet, see exactly what I'm looking for. So that's in the process. So a bit of a short video this time. I'm afraid I've been away, as I've probably mentioned in an earlier part of the video. And that's it for this week, I think. I shall keep you informed with what goes on, but I'm now in the hands of other people, so I can potter a bit, but not much more, I don't think. I will need to get some sort of cover for inside the footrest there, because that's going to be blowing a breeze in through there, so I need some leather or some sort of stirrup inside there, basically, just to cover so it's not blowing across my hip
as we fly. And that's all I can think of at the moment, so I guess that's it for this week. Sorry it's a bit on the short side, but I've had a busy week doing other stuff. Cheers folks, see you on the next one.